Rabbids Party of Legends came out in 2021. I am Couch Coop, reviewing a local co-op party-based video game. This one is 4-player and this is one hell of a lot of fun. The whole thing is set in China, don't ask, and Black Myth Wulong is on its way. The party game format is seriously saturated and dominated by a lot of Mario games over on the Switch. This is available on Xbox, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 and the delectable Nintendo Switch. It's also got a bit of competition over on 9th gen. I reviewed a game called Oddballers, which was from Ubisoft as well, Ubisoft India. Definitely worth a look. I will link to that review if you're into this genre. And I will say, you do need 4 people for this, but this is a 2-player review. Want to explore what it's all about, the differences in mini games, and how much actual fun the damn thing is. Now, you saw just then something really important. Asks you if you want to be versus or on the same team, so you could split the 4 people. Not sure how that would work with 3. And you also have a cool Mario minimap where you're going around different sections of this overhead view, opening up different games and sort of expanding this whole journey. Everyone's getting accumulative points. That sort of structure gives it a bit of rigidity, almost a campaign feel. I'm a big fan of it. The scope of the minigames is quite broad, and some of them immediately seem obvious to your task at hand and are quite visually appealing, and they always throw in 2 AI players to make it up to that 4-player mark. Some of their absolutely horrendous mistakes are worth the price of entry alone. I am the blue player through all of this footage, and Lewis is red. Feel free to give us both abuse in the comments. Personally, I think that Rabbids IP is clinging on for dear life. I did actually play Mario vs. Rabbids over on the Switch. That's a turn-based sort of military strategy game, and it's absolutely amazing. It's like a family-friendly XCOM. So this is getting as close to 0 as you can get on a countdown. You release the button, you go flying off. The AI just does it like the most premature time ever. But me and Lewis were sort of going toe to toe on this one. Despite my relic like ancient age, 0.044, ladies and gentlemen. That's how I measure my true age, is trying to catch houseflies out of midair. And the whole way through my 20s I could just about do it. 30s, things got a bit dodgy. Now I can barely see them, let alone catch them. Yeah, alright Mr. Miyaki, can you tell us what's going on in this minigame? No, because no one knew what was going on. Something to do with chilies and boulders, and we kept switching sides. Notice the blue court is over on the right there, and it often gives you the more active task if it's split up with an AI companion. I do appreciate that. There's like a Wheel of Fortune section every like 3 or 4 tasks, and it completely threw me about what this was all supposed to be for. It gives you like these cryptic sentences, and then there's percentage on this like pie chart, and I was just like, what is this? Are we going somewhere? Is it level select? And it's just a click a button, watch the wheel go round, maybe get some points. Obviously, being the world famous gaming guru that I am, most of these tasks are like second nature to me, but every once in a while something would come up that I just couldn't work out, much to Lewis's amusement. This was one of them. It's just a simple up and click button, but I couldn't get my head around the rhythm, so it is fun to see people who think they're amazing just come unstuck on the most simplest of tasks. There is a Takeo Hassan dance reactionary, do the symbol with the direction coming down the line, Guitar Hero-esque style level. That's a sentence. We did not spot that we were using both sticks to control both of our 2 characters within our sort of teams. So that was funny to see the non-perfects everywhere. As soon as we started realizing it, things got a bit easier. Something did occur to me the other day about the Rabbids franchise and the Minions characters from those films. They seem to occupy the same miniature comedy space. Are you with me? There is no difference to their antics or attitude. Can someone put something in the comments? Am I reading too much into this? I think they're the same people. We got to hark back to Operation Wolf and any Wii U Resident Evil game. This was quite a lot of fun, shooting the stuff and getting the Rabbids annoying you by blocking the view of the camera every so often. You could very easily dovetail this game into shots or drinking or down in pints. I think the score system, the way it carries over, the way that the games can last up to 20 to 25 minutes, that's important. This is not one and done. But as you saw at the beginning, a lot of the mini games are unlocked the more you play, and they can be plucked out and you can construct your own sort of championship from the ground up. Super important, because there might be really cool games in there that you just want to put back to back. And just as we hit the 5-minute mark, I come out with the most important aspect of this game. It's on Extra, recently added last month, and that goes for my previous standalone reviews. An excellent puzzler called Biped, and of course the mighty Stickman the Game. One of the best mini games coming up here by a long shot. It's all about getting Chinese themed desserts over before they fall off the plate. We've all been there in real life. What is the strongest local 4-player offline couch co-op PS4 PS5 game as of 2024? Well, I'm so glad you asked that, because I spent 3 weeks putting a massive video together. Link in description, and I will annotate. So this is great 4-player local co-op family fun. I would put it up against Ball Throwers, Highballers, which is also on Extra and from Ubisoft. Remember them. Now I've got to go back to Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. Talking about catching those houseflies. My God Almighty, give me strength. See you down there.